A new front has opened in the conflict between the EU and Belarus as Brussels accuses Minsk of using migrants as political pawns. European Council President Charles Michel has visited the border between Belarus and EU member Lithuania, where record numbers of migrants have arrived over recent weeks. Michel says Belarus is allowing migrants to cross deliberately in order to put pressure on the EU. It comes after the EU recently imposed new sanctions against Belarus, and Lithuania has declared a state of emergency. DW correspondent Konstantin Egert is covering that story from the Lithuanian capital, Belarus. Welcome, Konstantin. How serious is this problem?
It is serious. In the last 24 hours, there were 130 plus migrants that crossed the border, which is, I think, more than the whole of last year. And this has been repeating now for days, over a week at least, or probably even more. So the situation is becoming very serious, and Charles Michel promised today his help or the EU's help rather, to the Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda and the Lithuanian government, which is struggling to basically accommodate all those people. Tent encampments are being built as we speak right now, and the Lithuanian Migration Service said that all the asylum applications will be really very much backlogged if they're all filed at once. So that means that these people will have to wait for the decision of their fate for quite a long time and stay in Lithuania for quite a long time.
And the accusation is that Belarus's leader, Alexander Lukashenko, is sending migrants towards the EU. Is that borne out by what you've seen?
Yes, definitely so. And data from the Lithuanian border guards show that basically the Lithuanian-Belarusian frontier has become completely porous. People are just climbing over a fence and running across the border. Belarus suspended its participation in EU's Eastern Partnership, what's even more important, in the EU migrant readmission agreement, which actually obliged Belarus to take illegal migrants crossing from its side back. And last week, Lukashenko announced that he opens a visa-free regime with 73 countries, mostly Asia, Africa, for 5 days. I mean, nationals from these countries could come for 5 days in Belarus. It's basically like an open house invitation to come and cross into the EU from Belarus.
And he's punishing the EU, is he?
Yes, he does, for the EU imposing sanctions on his regime for intercepting a Ryanair plane in the end of May and arresting a Belarusian opposition figure who was on board. And this, many EU leaders claimed, was a de facto act of air piracy. What's more important, many people here in Vilnius, in the political circles, are saying that Lukashenko wouldn't have been able to do that without a very clear nod from Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin, because Lukashenko is very much dependent on Moscow support in his survival. So quite a few people here, not officially, but quite, I think, loudly saying it unofficially, that this is not only Lukashenko's war by proxy on the EU, it is also the Kremlin's.
All right. DW correspondent Konstantin Egert in Vilnius, Lithuania. Thank you.